Ready on the hill. It's been quite a journey for this young prospect on his way to the postseason and getting recruited by LSU, a school he's dreamed of pitching for since he was little. Usually if a pitcher throws a knuckleball, it's their specialty, but he's got more than one plus pitch, and because he doesn't have to rely super heavily on it, it gets even more effective. Leo Acevedo, batting with one down, takes a strike. Top of the third, no score. Fights it off, we'll see another. Fights that one away, the count remains 0-2. Battling here, fouls it away. Struck the batter out without a swing. First two batters gone in the top of the third. Hayden Layton getting ready to hit. 2 outs, base is empty. Looper to right. And it's just foul. Pops this one up. Bowler under it. And makes the catch. And on at first, Nick Flash, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. This one's crushed deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. This isn't a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential. Because if you miss, well, you saw right there what happens when you miss. And that drops in for a strike. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first two pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. Nobody on with one out. At the plate, Mariano Rodriguez. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. That one finds the zone. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ballgame. Adrian Dominguez will hit next. Flied to left the first time up. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing. Got the strikeout looking. In a nice frame on the mound, he sets him down 1-2-3. So 12 up, 12. Welcome back to Rush Peak Field. Now at the dish, Truman Burnett. Here comes the 0-1. Back to the mound. He's got it.
One
gone.
Oh.
1 out and the bases are empty. Next up, Charles Bowe.
Damn.
The first time up. That one finds the zone. The Eagles held hitless so far in the game. That one close, ruled a ball. That was really close around the knees, but he's now a swing, and this ball is well hit. It's got a chance. Snags it on the warning track. Next up, the designated hitter, Franklin Goodson. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fine work in this one, just 1 strike away from a 5th shutout frame. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Nice. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Nick Flash. He's already gone yard in this game. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. Wastes no time on this one. 2nd home run. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. Flash with an excellent performance, leading this team to victory on Senior Day. A really good outing on the mound and a monster game at the plate for the two-way player in front of these hometown fans. State playoffs still to come.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm on a date with Stephanie Sanders. What the fuck? Ew.
The regular season is in the books, but for a select few teams, the season continues. The high school playoffs have arrived. Hey everybody, I'm Ben Gelman, and I'm honored to be on the call for this one. This first postseason game is a chance for these teams to extend their championship hopes one more day, and for these young prospects to showcase their skills. Nick Flash at the plate now, facing decisions most high school seniors can only dream of. Go play college ball or sign and chase the pro route right away. Not a bad spot to be. Hammers this one down the right field line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. That pitch in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Drills this one deep to right. Way back. And out of here. Home run. Blasted that one out of here. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0. That ball was gone as soon as it left the bat. He absolutely smoked it. And now the DH, Nick Flash. And he digs in with a chance at a very special and rare achievement, having already homered in this inning. We'll see if he can dial long distance again. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Runner around third. Scores on that one. It's 8-0. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. And now at the plate, Dennis Winkler. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses in. Throw to third, and he's in there easy. The base runner got out to a huge lead, and he wasn't being held close, so he went right ahead and took third on a weak arm behind the plate. Stealing third is risky, but it paid off that time. That one misses. Belted deep to left center and gone. Nice job by the hitter to take that one the opposite way for the homer. I think he was a touch late recognizing the fastball down the middle, but he adjusted and put a great swing on it. Flash has the ball to start this one. Will look to get ahead and get in a rhythm. Garrett Bullington, the leadoff batter, cuts and misses for strike one. Swing and a bouncer, Campillo. Throw out at first. They get the out, but it was pretty close. Bases empty, one away. Andres Vina will hit next. The 0-1. That one ripped into right center. That's back. That one's gone. I am always amazed when a hitter manages to square up a knuckleball and get solid contact. Not only did he get great contact, he somehow found the launch angle to send it out. Amazing hitting. And there are 2 down. So 2 out. And next, the cleanup hitter, Randy Zimmerman.
Ball 1.
And the righty fires. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Swing went right over top of the curve. Bottom of the inning, Nick Flash, ready to go. He's in an enviable spot with the choice to either head to college or sign professionally after the draft. But for now, all that matters is pitching his team deep into the postseason. Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. So one on now with one away. Kyle Bankston, the next to hit.
Ball one.
That one's too high. Swings and misses, and the count is 2-2. I know it was a hitter's count, but that pitch is tough to do damage on. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field, and there's two down. Man on at first, Craig Link now at the plate. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. One run in the inning so far. Bottom half of the second inning. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that'll do it. Runner at first. Nick Flash steps in, and he's catching a lot of attention from pro scouts right now. He's projected to go in the first. Oh, and now this one is crushed way back there, and it is gone. It's another long ball in this game. Second home run of the game. Welcome back, folks, and just a reminder that this is a 7-inning game here at the high school level. Campillo has a beat on it. And a quick out, number one. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Vina, and now a chance to see a feat that's vanishingly rare as he digs in with a shot at his second home run of the inning. They've been pounding away in this frame, and that's given him this opportunity. Should be fun to watch. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. One out and the base is empty. Ground ball, right side, Campillo. That's an out. So up next, Connie Hobson. Flied to left the first time. This one popped up. That is the inning. Welcome back to Stellar Sports Complex. Bottom of the fourth. Nick Flash, ready to go again. He's created a lot of buzz this season, projected to go in the first 5 rounds of the upcoming MLB draft. Getting another opportunity today in the playoffs to show scouts he has what it takes to excel at the next level. Here's a pop-up. McCall in position. And a couple of quick outs. 2 away here, nobody on. And now the right fielder, Jack Landry. He swung early in the count, and that's been a recurring theme with this lineup. Seems like a big part of their strategy in this one. He's already homered in this ballgame. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Back to the mound. He's got it. Play made. That ends the inning. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Nick Flash. 2 homers already in this one, and he's got a shot right here at making it 3 on the day. Get your popcorn ready, everybody. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. What a show he has put on at the plate in this ballgame. 3 homer games like this one don't come along every day. I hope he's enjoying it. I know I am. Flash back on the hill with a sizable lead. Bounces this one to first. Hare takes it to the bag at first. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. One out and the bases are empty. And the next batter, Kyle Bankston. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Spoils the two-strike offering, another coming up. And again on 0-2. Swing and a miss, got the strikeout. Two quick outs here in the bottom half of the fifth inning. Bases are empty with two away. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Craig Link. First at bat was a strikeout. Here comes the 0-1. There's a strike at the knees. Rapid-fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. To the right side. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Welcome back to playoff baseball from Stellar Sports Complex. We're in the bottom of the sixth. And here at the plate, Garrett Bullington. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. And he goes down on strikes. Leadoff batter retired in the sixth. Andres Vina getting ready to hit. Already a homer for him in this one. Right back to him on the mound. Got the out. Now at the dish, Connie Hobson. Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs, bases empty. Late on that fastball. Struck the batter out without a swing. Three up and...
Up next is Bulldog. Designated hitter, Nick Flash.
Crushes this one to deep center and long gone. An absolutely tight... Flash was fantastic at the dish in this ballgame and had a respectable outing on the mound too. And when he puts together a showing like this, it's a real demonstration that he's got what it takes to make it work as a two-way player in the major leagues. He looked locked in at the dish for sure. Welcome to the show, everyone. I'm Ben Gelman, bringing you the two down. Nick Flash stepping in now, and what a stage for one of the state's brightest stars. After trying to lead his team, this one swung on, hit very well, way back there. And that ball's out of here. This isn't a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential. Because if you miss, well, you saw right there what happens when you miss. Grounder left side, Flash. Whips it to first in time. And that, 2 outs and a runner at first. Up next, the switch-hitting third baseman, Nick Flash. I've noticed several college coaches in attendance here today. Belted to deep center. He pasted that one, and it's going to sail way over the wall and out of here. An absolutely titanic shot. Second home run of the game. So up next, Nick Flash. 2 homers already in this one, and he's got a shot right here at making it 3 on the day. Get your popcorn ready, everybody. Very deep, way back there. And you can't forget it. A towering blast. That's home run number 3 of the game. Welcome back to playoff baseball from Bird's Eye Field. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Hayden Layton. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly. So digging in, Nick Flash. And now he's got a shot to turn an already memorable day into an historic day with a chance to hit his 4th homer of the ball game. It's been a tremendous performance to this point, but I'm sure he'd like to put the exclamation point on top with that 4th dinger. And it's gone. To the top of the order we go. And here is Akio Saito. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw to third. Not in time. Safe at home. And they cut the lead to 2. Flash stepping in with the game hanging in the balance. Go-ahead run standing out there in scoring position. Big time opportunity here. Swung on and pasted to deep right. He got every stitch of that ball, and it is out of here. A massive shot. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Dominguez. Para is just 1 strike away. Hit hard on the ground to short. In the hole and a jump throw. And that's the ball game. They get the victory and move on to the title game. What a run for this team. Flash with an incredible game at the plate as his team clinched a spot in the state championship game. Today will be a day he and his teammates never forget. They'll have one last opportunity to put on a show for the Scouts as they inch 1 step closer to the title.
Let's go, I'm on the mound.
The high school state championship has arrived here on the show. I'm Ben Gelman, glad to be with you. High school state championship has arrived. A switch hitter, Nick Flash. I've noticed several college coaches in attendance here today, many with eyes on this prospect. A lot of pressure for an 18-year-old. He's already had multiple college offers.
Hello, Boo Wolf.
The ability to block out all the noise. He hits a fly to center. And there's one down. That was a really nice over-the-shoulder grab, flashing some serious defensive ability on that play. Flash Has the ball to start this one. Will look to get ahead and get in a rhythm. Matt Slinger leading things off and takes a strike. To third, Anderson. Tosses to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Base is empty, one away. And the next batter, Stevie Keene. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Swing and a miss. 2 gone as the home first is moving along pretty quick.
Estrada.
So digging in, George Estrada. Swing and a foul straight back. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3. Runners at the corner posts with 2 away. This one is labeled. Dives, but it's off the glove. 1 run is in. Coming to the plate. Relay, throw home. Safe at the plate. And they're up by 4. Here's the left fielder, Dennis Winkler. Line drive. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, Nick Flash will be facing a tough decision that very few high school seniors get to make. Take the college route with a chance to live out his CWS dreams, or go straight to the pros. He has the talent to do it all. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. I'm sure he wants that pitch back. Got the batter looking for the K. And quickly 1 away in the second inning. Nobody on with 1 out. Now the left fielder, Craig Thomas. And here's the 0-2. Center field. And it drops in. Around first and digging for second. The throw in, safe at second. That's a great example of his top end speed. When he turns on the afterburners out of the box, it's really fun to watch. Runner at second, 1 away. And now Elvis Diaz. Into center. And there's 2 down. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. Jonah Garcia stands in now and watches strike 1. Not sure what was discussed in the hitters meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything. And that's the end of the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Davis Castellano. Fouled off. He was late. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Way out front for strike 2. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. 1 out and the bases are empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marco Del Villar. So 1 on now with 1 away. Batting order turns over. Matt Slinger, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a foul straight back. And the pitch. Fights it off, we'll see another. 0-2, here's the pitch. Struck the batter out without a swing. Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees. Now up, Stevie Keene. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time. Strike 2. To the right side. And that's just foul. Pitcher steps off, nothing going on at first. 0-2, rocks and fires. Rolls away a little bit. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. Welcome back to Pine Grove Park. Here's the catcher, George Estrada. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. Now here's the 0-2. That's a strikeout looking. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. And next, the cleanup hitter, Lou Jordan. Struck out looking the first time up. 0-1 now. Next pitch, in for a strike. Got the batters swinging. 2 outs already in the home fourth. At the plate, Craig Thomas. Cracked a double the first time at bat. Wasn't interested in that high fastball to start. I wonder if he wants something lower. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Seemed to be sitting on the fastball there. Good job to adjust and fight off the breaking ball. 2 outs, bases empty. Battling here, fouls it away. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. And a nice frame on the mound, he sets. Welcome back to Pine Grove Park. And now the DH, Nick Flash. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Dennis Winkler. And now the 1-2. Bash down the right side, but foul. Quick move to first. Back in safe, really close. Runner at first, nobody out. Runner on the move. Pitch misses inside. Go to second, and he's safe. They're up big in the early going, and I know this is a minor breach of baseball etiquette to go for the steal, but you can never assume a lead will hold up, no matter how big. I'm fine with that stolen base. Now this is lifted to center. And makes the catch. Throw behind the runner and doubled off. Flash back at it now with the lead. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. He looks in just innings away from a state championship. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down.
I'm playing baseball right now.
Next up, the designated hitter, Jonah Garcia.
Yeah, I'm in the championship.
Tosses to first.
Yeah, high school.
The bottom half of the 5th inning. And now, Davis Castellano went down on strikes the first time.
I'm live.
Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be a...
No, I just got into the playoffs.
Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this one. And now at the plate, Marco Del Villar. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one in there. That's strike 1.
There's regular season, then...
Late on that fastball.
No, there's... Yeah, regular season, playoff season, then the champion.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3rd out, that'll end the frame. Now at the plate, Nick Flash. He looks so calm at the plate, you never know he's just a couple innings away from potentially winning the state championship. That one is absolutely pummeled. That's back there. This one is gone. That's a good job to be aggressive. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Flash with an incredible game, leading them to the state title. Fabulous two-way prospect, was very good on the mound and superb with the bat in this one. What a way to finish a great senior season. I'm looking forward to seeing that diverse skill set on display at the next level.
Tools. Power. $57.
Bro, look at this. This was Sierra's latest TikTok. Look what she was wearing.
Hold on.
Oh, wait, sorry. I asked you to screen share. That's my bad.
This is where the scouts really start paying attention to what these prospects have in their arsenal, Jessica.
Robert, this is a huge opportunity this young guy's career. I mean, scouts, realistically, they're looking for confidence in the batter's box. They also want to see balance, rhythm, timing of his swings. They're also looking to see his ability to hit the ball to different parts of the field.
I don't know. Mm-hmm. Is that Malachi?
Yeah. He had a 69 and 100% on the autism test.
On the autism test. Alright. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What the hell's Nips? Why are they Dream Vodka at 15?
We are seeing a pretty impressive performance here, Jessica.
Yeah, one of the most impressive performances that we've seen. He's got a short, compact swing, allows him to make quick adjustments. Watch how his hands beautifully stay inside the ball. He's got that good balance, keeps his weight back, and then has that explosive move to the ball.
That's nice work up there. The scouts love a hitter who's this
I heard
polished
you.
already before he begins pro ball.
Such an impressive display of a combination of that technique and strength at the plate. His swings are smooth, and he's got a ton of pop in the bat. This performance could seriously elevate his draft stock.
We're on to infield play now with the third base position. The hot corner, if you will, Jess, and that is a term that I made up myself.
Brilliant, Robert, brilliant. Look, you got to have a little bit of everything over there, including an elite ability to react to a hard hit ball. It's all about anticipation.
And then when he makes that quick pick, he has to have an arm like a quarterback to get some zip on that long throw to first. That's more than 40 yards.
Look, a powerful and accurate arm is a must while playing third. When we think of range, oftentimes that's more of a lateral movement test, but scouts want a player that can get to any slow roller trickling down the line and make an off-balance throw.
Jessica, your thoughts on the round so far?
It's been impressive. I like the first step, quickness, body control. He's showing he can throw from different angles, glove work smooth, footwork quick, accurate throws, and scouts are really going to like this performance because he's showing he belongs at this level.
Well, it's time to see how these pitchers fare, Jessica.
Yeah, well, body movement is the first thing scouts are looking for. Balance, rhythm, and timing within his delivery, as well, of course, that arm strength. In the end, can he put it where the catcher is set up?
Bro, that was the quickest draft combine that I've done in my life. Holy crap.
Hello and welcome to the MLB. Next is the designated hitter, Nick Flash. He looks confident as he steps into the batter's box. Seems like he's immune to all the pressure these young prospects. Oh, and now this one's high and deep. Way back there has
Nice.
a chance. Gone. An absolutely titanic shot. Bottom of the first. And now at the plate, Del Guillen.
Yeah, I know.
Third. Oh, great stop to first. And they get the out.
You told me already.
Now up, Hoyt Padilla. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. These tournament games are
Well, lucky you,
just a part.
no, lucky you did, because I did forget.
Drills and assessments measure each player's
No, I'm
fitness,
kidding.
strength, agility, and on-field performance.
I mean, sometimes I do forget a lot of things, but...
That's out number 2. 2 down now. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Ramon Zuniga. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. Castilla under it. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Next up, the designated hitter, Nick Flash. He's already homered in this ball game. Swings and lifts this one to center. Way back, and it's gonna go. Home run. Not how you want to enter the game as a reliever. He left that one in a location that was too juicy for a hitter like this to pass up. Now he has to rebound and get right mentally for the next hitter he'll face. Krebs coming on this one. And a quick out, number 1. Bases empty, 1 away. And here at the plate, Pedro Hernandez. Pitch. And that one fouled off. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. 2 away. Now the third baseman, Gregorio Vasquez. 2 outs, bases empty. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2. In the air to center. And that'll do it. They're set down in order. As we go to the last of the third, here's the shortstop at the plate, Jake Pugh. Here comes the 0-1. And now 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. Look at the action on that slider. Serious late break taking it out of the zone, and he couldn't hold back. Really tough to take that pitch, but it's one that the best hitters learn to lay off. Strike 2. Ground ball, right side. Takes it to the bag alone. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. Jose Davila, the next to hit. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the back end of the third inning. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Struck out looking. 3 up and 3 down. Inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Del Guillen. Oh, and that bounces off his glove. Gets it there in time, though. And that's out number 1 on a tough play. Bases empty, 1 away. Hoyt Padilla getting ready to hit. Wasn't interested in that high fastball to start. I wonder if he wants something lower. Castilla under this one. Gets there. Got it. Tough way for this AB to end for the batter. He saw that one coming right down the pipe. His eyes got big, and he lost control of his swing mechanics. That pop-up should have been a laser into the gap. Rapid-fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. And that's a... We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th inning. Roy Pennington comes in with the team trailing by a bunch. Got to try to keep it where it is. And that is a towering blast to center field. Way out of here. Wastes no time on this one. That's home run number 3 of the game. Bradley Garrison now at the plate. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. Now here's the 0-2. And that one hammered. It's got a chance. That one is gone. I am always amazed when a hitter manages to square up a knuckleball and get solid contact. Not only did he get great contact, he somehow found the launch angle to send it out. Amazing hitting. And there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Gregorio Vasquez. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Close, but called a ball. This is a more patient at bat than we've seen from the rest of this lineup. He's done well to get ahead 2-0. There's a strike. Swings and misses. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. Great location on that breaking ball, fading off the outside edge. That's right where he has to take a hack, try to fight it off, but he couldn't make contact. And that's the end of the inning.
Why did my catcher jump like that? Was that my catcher dove? What? Yeah.
Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Bradley Lane.
We can play later.
He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early.
9:30.
It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage.
Okay.
And here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. That's a K. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Just couldn't get on time with a heater in that at bat. 3 straight fastballs, and he ends up with the strikeout. Nobody on with 1 out. Digging in, Jose Davila. First at bat was a strikeout. 0-2, rocks and fires. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. Batting order turns over. Guillen will hit next. He started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Out to short. Valley. Inning
Let's
over.
go. Let's go.
Right
No, I
here,
struck
out
out
to
the
bat,
side.
Gosling has some nasty breaking stuff.
I
Next
did
is
a
the
immaculate
designated hitter,
inning.
Nick Flash, and he sits on the precipice of history, having already hit 4 homers in this one and looking for number 5 right here. No major leaguer has ever hit 5 homers in a single game, so this is beyond remarkable. And he was all over that heater, a grain or 2 lower on the ball, and it's still flying. He's got to jog around the bases.
With the 26th pick in the first round, the New York Mets select Nick Flash, a two-way player from the East region.
And total. Slabbing this one, Nick Flash. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, a rare arm on the mound. I mean, this is a guy that throws a knuckleball, but it's not his primary pitch. You know, it's really interesting just to watch him mix that pitch in, because you would think it'd be very difficult to have any control or command if it's not something you're using a whole lot. So for hitters, you're going to see guys today most likely walk back to the dugouts at times, shaking their head because they don't know what that pitch was, because they don't see it a whole lot. Was it a changeup? Was it a knuckleball? What was that pitch?
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Ernesto Tejera. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
We're seeing that a lot now. Guys looking to drive the ball no matter what the count is.
Caught him looking for the K. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone.
Clearly, he wasn't fooled at all and jumped all over that fastball. With this kind of velocity, the pitcher needs to mix things up, change the eye level, and work quickly. Just keep that hitter guessing.
Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single. And now, Brody Marte. Marte in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-2. Got him swinging.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Luis settles under this one. He's got it. So up next, Eduardo Quinones. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Got him. That's the third out. Back to the action here at Charles Schwab Field in Omaha. I'm John Sciambi along with Jessica Mendoza and Chris Singleton. When you touch down in Omaha, it just feels different, doesn't it?
Totally, Boog. The atmosphere here is just unreal. You walk down Main Street, every restaurant has the game on. Fans are decked out in colors all over the place.
Yeah, and I love seeing all the families that have made this trip for generations. This entire city just breathes college baseball.
To first, leadoff man retired here in the third. This one in the air center field. Cole gliding in towards the infield. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Lugo stands in now and watches strike 1. Out to short, Resch. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. The Tigers have the lead. 2.
Oh, LeBron James leads LA into a Game 1 matchup with the 5-seed Houston. Tune on ABC. Our Giants are then for football. I got a notification about football. The New York Giants are trading 3-time Pro Bowl defensive tackle Dexter Lawrence to the Bengals did. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I just got a notification from that. To Bengals in the deal that will include the 10th pick. Josh Sheffer.
Man at first, nobody out. Flash stepping in for LSU.
Yes. Yep.
Skip Bertman built a dynasty back in the 90s with 5 national titles. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Mullen batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That one lifted to left. Penny on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Tejera at the plate for Vanderbilt. It's not just about bringing in talent with this program. It's the way they get the players ready for the next level.
Totally, Boog. Just think back to that 2019 championship team. Absolutely stacked. J.J. Bleday, Austin Martin, those guys lit it up here in Omaha.
Yeah, that lineup could flat out mash.
He gets a 3-pitch strikeout, and I got no notes, guys.
Eichinger swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Bounce to the left side, and that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and good. Next is the DH. Which hitter? Nick Flash. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Well, it's clearly his world, and we're all just living in it. Not missing a thing at the plate. 3-homer game. It's so special. I'm just sitting back and enjoying the show.
Marte leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Gillespie batting with 1 down takes a strike. Sets him down looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here is Eduardo
playing baseball. I'm in college.
Standing on that high fastball, really tough to hit.
Late on that fastball.
I'm live on YouTube.
Been able to get anything going. We're 5 innings in here.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center.
W.
And that is that.
Hello.
Ryder Villarreal takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That smash towards center. Mullen going back on this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's the DH, Nick Flash, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there, and forget it. It's out of here. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 11-7.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it.
All right. Well, go over here. Go to tools. Alright, playing next game. I'm third base. Oh, I thought I was pitching again.
So two
No,
down.
no,
And
I'm
now the shortstop,
at third
Taylor
base.
Ishii. Trying to bunt his way on.
Yeah.
And that's a bunt single.
Yeah, I was
That
going to
placed
get there.
Perfectly. This one in the air, center field. Paulo on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Go ahead, run on base.
It wasn't my parents.
The next to hit.
It was my aunt and uncle that gave it. They got it.
The two-run shot. So two down.
No, my
Now the number
aunt and
2
uncle.
hitter, Spencer Queen. Ground ball left side. Flash. Slings to first, and the inning is over. Down the third baseman, Nick Flash. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a two-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the base.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Oh, cause I built it like me.
Flash.
Yeah, I'm 5'5".
Here's the third baseman. Nick
Well,
Flash.
apparently
Switch hitter
the 5'5"
batting
is like that in the baseball game.
hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Throw is high and over his head, and he'll pull into second safely. Manager out of the. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Denny Resch. Man at second.
No one. I just liked it. I just like it because I got big dumper.
It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits. So that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Yeah. Alright, screw it.
Kang checks the runner. Dives.
Fuck. I shouldn't. Please tell me one.
Flash really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
I'm pitching again. Let's go. Time to get a perfect game.
Okay, all set to go. Leading off, Sammy Lugo. And away we go this afternoon.
Stutter.
Foul ball there. Caught him looking for the K.
That pitch was nasty.
Fernando Mullen getting ready to hit. Out towards right center field. That's out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Tejera at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout.
Sit down.
And that is Nick Flash will hit next. Crushed left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
For pitchers, it's scary when a guy can ride a middle fastball the other way. There's just no holes in that swing. Right there, he crushes it.
Eichinger in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
No.
2 on the ground and foul ball.
Slider.
The 0-2.
Over there.
Got him swinging for
Good
the
pitch.
strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Looked pretty hittable until it didn't, right? Slider ends up in a perfect spot, just off the plate, and that swing lets you know that he won the battle on the mound, no question.
Swing and a bouncer. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Well,
Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great. Nothing came out of that other than the throwing.
My second baseman threw it over the first baseman's
head.
head.
Is lifted in the air. Brings it in.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player.
It's an error. It was an error.
Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
No, it doesn't look.
A pop up on the infield. Willie under this one.
Willie.
And that's the third out.
Willie.
Back at it. It's the semifinals here at Charles Schwab. Okay, let's discuss one of the more important aspects of coming to Omaha every year.
Because that's my first baseman's name.
I mean, you know I love.
I think so. I wish I could
I think you understand.
view the batting order.
Omaha, Nebraska, you're looking for a good steakhouse, and this place, it's got the best.
Yeah, but don't sleep on the barbecue spots, guys. I mean, some of those little joints near the ballpark, they don't look real impressive, but they're absolutely hidden gems.
Shu Erdman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Willie takes it in for the out. 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Sammy Lugo. Up the middle, it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch.
I get it. I get it.
Foul ball. Struck him out looking. 1 down. Flush steps in now for the Tigers. This LSU program is elite. 7 national titles. This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Another homer.
Check 1, 2.
Second home run of the game. Tejera steps in. Vanderbilt really flipped the script on what a private school could be in college baseball, Singy.
Oh, yeah. 2 national titles since 2014.
Why is it delaying?
It feels like every year they're sending another wave of players to the pros. Guys like David Price, Dansby Swanson, Walker Buehler. Man, they brought a lot of attention to that program.
Yeah, a lot of first-round picks, 1-1s. That was Dansby. That was David Price. Vandy's fingerprints are all over MLB rosters. They've set the standard for player development.
So up next, Geraldo Eichinger. That one found hard the other way.
Knuckleball right down there in the middle.
Yeah, that skips in the dirt.
Head 1-2. His best bet is to go up the ladder here. Just be sure to miss up and out of the zone.
LSU leading by 4. Top half of inning number 4.
I'm gonna.
And they'll do it again.
He's looking for the strikeout here, and he is working for it. Time to mix speeds, change eye levels, and add a little bit of that late deception.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. 1-2 now.
Bro, this is.
Swing,
thank you, finally.
He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Marte in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. The Tigers
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
sets him down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He gets a 3-pitch strikeout, and I got no notes, guys.
Quinones batting with 1 down takes a strike. In the air, right field. Luis should have this one, and there's 2 away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop Earl Strawberry.
If I'm at the plate right now, I think
Strawberry. Earl Strawberry.
So for me, it's time to be aggressive and absolutely let it fly.
2 down, nobody on, and down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Nick Flash. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run.
Well, it's clearly his world, and we're all just living in it.
Ryder Villarreal into the game. And now the DH, Nick Flash. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's home.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's out of here. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. So now here's the DH, Nick Flash. This one smoked on its way out of here. And he's gone yard again. His 5th home run of the game, and they boost their lead. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
It's 9:12. I said at 9:30 we could play.
He does not accept losses, not in front of the eyes of the world.